I bet you in real life, no offense, Austin Eckler, you're not gonna go off like that. You're just not. Not on the Commanders. They're not even that good. They're not. Ever since they changed their name, rewind. Ever since they lost RGB3, they have not been good.
Hello and welcome back to the FabulousRae gaming channel. It is me, your boy FabulousRae. We are going to play Madden 24 just because I haven't played it in a while. You know, I like to always try to keep my brain guessing of what I'm going to do next. I was going to play Outlast, but I'm not in the mood for any scary stuff. I literally just woke up from a 5-hour nap. I'm like, let me just go ahead and knock this out. Before I continue, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I realize I don't do that in the beginning, and that is very essential because, of course, I want you to remain coming back to this glorious content that I'm dropping for y'all. But yeah, so please like, share, and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. You know, I had 12 views on my last video. Very much appreciate y'all watching my content and continue to furthermore keep watching. So we will go ahead and start. With Madden, I like to kind of randomize the teams. So I did kind of update it to the most current draft updates. You know, if you are a football fan, you know, with Stephon Diggs to the Texans. I think Austin Eckler went to the Commanders. You know, other stuff like that. So I usually do both teams. So landed on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Commanders we just talked about, and then 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Denver Broncos. Wait, who's quarterback? Because Russell Wilson has been traded, so I'm kind of scared. The reason I do this is also to surprise me and see how good I can play with the team I'm not really good with. But yeah, let me go. Put this whole setup on.
We should be good to go now. Who is that? You see this white man on my screen? I'm not trying to be racist here, but he does not look like a good. Oh, okay, great. Fun. But how are y'all doing, people? You know, we have to talk about the latest drama going on in the rap community right now. If you're not a rap fan, you should still be hearing about it. You know, Kendrick going off on J Cole and Drake sending shots to them on "We Don't Trust You," which, by the way, I just told my friend the other day, I'm a Future fan, but lately, you know, I haven't really been into much. Future's been dropping. Now Metro's been on it. Don't get me wrong about that. He has been on his thing with the beats and whatnot. Okay. But they killed it. And then the thing was, they got me because they said no features. And you can't say no features and then just have Kendrick drop one of the hardest lines of 2024. I mean, what? It's April now, but like you can't just be saying that, man. Like, and mind you, Cole just dropped his album. I literally just listened to the other day. Might delete later. Now, I'm gonna talk about what occurs in both. So, you know, Kendrick, of course, he dropped his line throwing shade to Cole and Drake. You know, being all the dogs that. There's no big three. It's just big him. And with Cole dropping his project, now I know a lot of people have been saying this isn't really as, you know, significant as it's kind of soft compared to what Kendrick said. Mind you, I've never really seen Cole as much of like a really threatening guy. I mean, dude's very mellow and chill. you know, sticks to himself. Now he only gets involved, I say, if he needs to get involved, which is probably why he dropped his project, and also because he had more music he was gonna drop anyway. Just so happened to be, you know, coincidence, really. But Kendrick, on the other hand, he sticks to himself too. You know, that man might drop every once in a while, but I feel like if given a certain situation, he could just go off on everybody, which I believe he's done already on multiple chords. Oh, okay. I was afraid that was gonna be a pick. But yeah, I don't know. I just find it interesting that, like, rap necessarily, you never know what could happen. Like, you can make a verse with someone, you know, a verse, I want to say a verse, a song or a whole album with someone, and yet in the next song that they make themselves, or, you know, on someone else's song, they could just dish you right away. You'd be like, bro, we just recorded in the studio like like last week. It's over here Monday afternoon. I just woke up and my wife over here like, bro, you on the trending page because so-and-so decided to flame the out of you, you know, like stuff like that is just wild to me. I still don't know who this quarterback is. That's probably out of bounds. But it's just very interesting to me how you can just turn on each other like that. Because for those who don't know, Kendrick was on a song called Control, and that's with Big Sean. And he kind of already, he gives props to Eminem and Andre 3000, but again, he still name drops Cole and Drake and a bunch of other new rappers, saying basically to stay out of his way. You know, he trying to take the game for himself, which of course is, I think, every rapper's thing. They want to be at the top of the game, just like, you know, in sports and whatnot. You always want to be at the top of the game. Okay, we didn't convert. That sucks. But that's okay. I was just kind of trying to see who this quarterback is, really. But, you know, in your profession or whatever sport you play, you want to be at the top of your game. You want to be known as like an expert, and you're... Can somebody... Wait, did we get it? Did we get it? Tell me we got it. Okay. Dang. And don't you... Okay. Because Madden likes to pull some of, like, you get a fumble on somebody, and then they're like, huh, it's like, we'll take it back. Because we don't like you. Or we don't trust you. But stuff like that, man. But, I guess, how have y'all been? You know, I've been extremely tired, hence the 5-hour nap that I took. But man, I mean, I tell you, the other day, and you know what, I was gonna bring this up. So the other day, right, I watched the movie Split. Touchdown. What we doing? What's the celebration? Are we doing the robot? Okay, that was lame celebration, but good touchdown. So the other day, I watched Split and the movie Glass. For those who don't know, Split is about, well, you can just go watch the movie. I don't really have. Basically, in the movie, there's a guy with a special disorder where he has multiple personalities, which is scary because that's a real thing. Like, people have alternate personalities within the same body, but he has 24, and his highest being the Beast, where he can transform into like an animal kind of state, and he kidnaps 3 girls and holds them hostage for the cleansing, because he had this thing about, and it was really due to his past of his mother abusing him. But he went in for anybody who was oh, no. He's not. No, you can't. And here is what we call the Madden cheese, because I bet you in real life, no offense, Austin Eckler, you're not gonna go off like that. You're just not on the Commanders. They're not even that good. They're not. Ever since they changed their name, rewind. Ever since they lost RGB3, they have not been good. Because what they had Alex Smith. I mean, really, come on. If you a Commanders or a Redskins fan, you're not, going to the Super Bowl anytime soon. The Texans have a highly more chance of going to the Super Bowl than the Washington Commanders. I'm just saying. And the crazy thing is, I live in Texas, and I'm not even a Houston fan, and I know that's a fact. But what was I saying? I was talking about Split. Yeah, so he has that personality and disorder. And in the movie Glass, they combine his character along with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson from Unbreakable. So they're in this world, so to speak, where they're quote unquote the heroes and villains of the world, and society quote unquote does not accept that they really have superpowers, because Bruce Willis' character, he's super strong, but his weakness is water. So if you give him water, or you throw him in a pool, he can't swim, he's gonna drown and stuff like that. Now Samuel L. Jackson's character, he is super smart, yet his bones break easily like glass. Like if you just were to give him a hug, like his bones would just crush and he'd be deformed and stuff like that. And then the guy from Split, he has a beast personality. So that was wild to me, because Ravencroft, oh, he's open. Oh my God, no. That was perfect. But I'll give him the defense. I'll give him good defense on that. But the lady who's kind of the prominent character in the movie, she's convinced. I should have known that was coming. Okay, come on. Bro, if you can't catch him, your job, you're not even running. Okay, Jeremy Chin. That's very interesting last name. But I'm convinced in the movie that she doesn't believe. She's telling them, hey, this is all in your head. You're not really the beast. You're not really as strong as you think you are. Also, big fact of the Unbreakable movie. So Bruce Willis's character, with Samuel L. Jackson being the villain in the movie Unbreakable, Samuel L. Jackson puts a bomb on a train, ends up blowing up the train, and Bruce Willis' character is on that train, and he happens to be the only survivor, hence why he's a superhero. And so the lady's like, oh, well, due to you being on that train, you probably had the collision, and that's what you somehow made yourself think that you were strong because you survived that accident and stuff like that. Whatever. And I just realized this lady was gaslighting the whole time. I'm like, ain't no way. Like you see them doing these imaginable feats, and you're like, nah. You're special in the head, buddy. Like, that's wild to me. I'm like, there's no way. There we go. Do your dance. Hey, but to me, I'm like, she's gaslighting, cause she knows they can, and they're literally doing it in the movie. Yet she's afraid that society is gonna be like, oh no, there's actual people that because her biggest question, she's like, if this is the truth, why is there only 3 of y'all? She's like, there should be a lot more superheroes and villains running out in our world than just you 3. Which in a way, I saw that they lit me up there. They lit me up. I ain't gonna cap, I got a little scared. But yeah, so I'm like, she's like, well, if you are quote unquote superheroes and villains, why is there only 3 of y'all? Dang. Oh, okay. I thought he did like fully pick it off. Okay, I'm fine with him dropping that. I'm not stupid, go for it, I'm ballsy on, not me saying ballsy. I risk it on certain occasions if I have a gut feeling that, it'll work in my favor. This quarterback's actually not too bad. I'm still like, me as a football fan, I go with people I know are, big name quarterbacks. If for someone who's I've never even heard of his name before in my life. I'm like, yo, who is you? Where did you come from? You know, I'm not whole big on the college stuff. No. Get him, please. Because he's not just going to push off 5 defenders who obviously made contact with him. I will admit, I do get very intense playing this game, as I do every game. Football has gone down so much lately, to the point where if you are a football fan, you know that the NFL has basically just said, hey, we don't allow tackling anymore, because what is considered a tackle is now too dangerous to the common athlete now, because a lot of people, I will admit, are getting hurt. And of course, I know they're trying to reduce the health risk that they are, you know, because I mean, these guys have to play multiple games. You know, they're playing 12. Okay, but my guy couldn't catch the previous ball, but he can catch that. Make it make sense. And this is Eckler. There's no way a running back is making a catch like that unless it's Christian McCaffrey. I'm just being honest. I don't know. But with football just being down as it is, you know, I just at least like to enjoy the virtual version of football. Because actually, I'm going to tell you a little story. I used to play football. Yeah, that's right. Me being as skin and bones as I am, I was a wide receiver in middle school. Now, hear me out, right? I tried out for football. Mind you, I was pretty good. You know, I can do the whole one-handed catch thing. Not like Odell, but, you know, if someone threw it ahead of me, you know, I could catch it. You know, toe tap challenge, all of it, right? The only thing with me being as skinny as I am was I could not take a hit to save my life. Now, of course, if you just tackle me, you know, from behind, or rapid squeeze is what they call, where they grab you from your knees and then pull you down, I don't mind. You know, if you are 200 pounds, you know, and you're coming full sprinting at me at 50 miles an hour, and then I'm like a deer in headlight, and you lower that shoulder, man, oh man, I may not make it back home. You might just put me on a stretcher. No. You see how he lowered his shoulder? It didn't work? You should have just put his ass on the field. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm just mad that the Commanders are cooking me right now. And this be all because of Austin Eckler. Mind you, the receivers have not been doing, I mean, they've been doing a little bit, but it's all because of Austin Eckler, and they get the ball back. But as I was saying, so I did a drill where we did a slant, which, mind you, if you are you've been in football, that is probably the most likely play you gonna get lit up, because either the defense will recognize it, and as soon as you catch the ball, they will be waiting to lower that shoulder, unless you are supremely fast or you juke and get out of it. That's your only chance. But, you know, a slant is like one of the most easiest plays for you to get lit up. So that was the play that we were doing, the slant, just making sure we catch the ball in traffic. I don't know why I actually paused the game there. But catch the ball in traffic, and then now we did have a defender. So, like, our coach was just preparing us of, hey, you know, once you catch this ball, make sure you hold on to it to get the first down, all that type stuff. I'm like, you don't get down, man, you ain't gonna outrun me. I put a spy on you. It's a throwback to my other video, Spies in Disguise. Go check that out, Cyberpunk 2077. But as I was saying, you know, that was just to make sure. No, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Smith, get off the field, because you can't be screwing up like that. Dang. Okay, this running is not gonna work for me. Why? And my running back's not doing nothing, but yet theirs is. I don't get it. I think Madden doesn't like me because of how bad I talked about the Commanders. And this fat mother trucker. Yeah, I'm trying to limit my cursing, but if it slips out, it slips out. But as I was saying before, there's kind of, I guess, like a little bit of a sweet spot when they throw the ball, and my quarterback threw it directly at my stomach. What's the flag? What is the flag? Who is roughing the passer? I mean, pass. The pastor. Again, if you know, roughing the passer is one of the most bullcrap plays because he pushed him, but it was like, I didn't like throw him to the ground, like grab his cape, you know, like Superman and Man of Steel. And see, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's a tackle, but the NFL won't allow that no more. That's a tackle right there. That's when no, don't you do it. He fumbled clear. If they overturn this, and that's why the NFL is rigged. I'm gonna say it right now. That's why the Chiefs have been going to the Super Bowl countless times. It probably will keep going until someone steps up, and hopefully H-Town steps up, or Baltimore, as they should have already did this year. Again, back to my story, because even Madden throws cheese for football. My quarterback threw it to me, so he threw it at my stomach. So like when I jumped up to catch it, I had to adjust. And he was on one, because he threw a bullet pass. Like, not like no touch pass, I mean bullet. Like if he's trying to shoot me in my stomach type. And this was the likelihood of me playing Madden. I was like, something's gonna tell me that I'm gonna pick up these sticks, and Madden's gonna be like, this, because you haven't played so long, we're gonna embarrass you. Again, he threw it at my stomach hard. I still managed to catch it, and thankfully this was not the drill where someone was ready to tackle me. But as soon as he was like, okay, Rashawn, you got, bro, I ran to the sideline. Blah. He was like, bro, you good? I'm like, no, coach. Man just threw a bullet pass to my stomach, knowing dang well I had them good chicken tenders with ice cream with the slushy, because we had those in my middle school. We had slushy machines. I'm like, dang well he knew I had that, and then he gonna throw this bullet of a pass to my stomach. Like, and you know what? That right there, just that right there. I'm not most of a quitter, but I know when it's rigged. And I mean, let me do another spin. Tennessee Titans. Well, that's right there, y'all. Y'all made a mistake and done messed around and lost the King, Derrick Henry. Okay. I don't know who the Panthers have as a quarterback. Oh, that's right. Bryce Young. For those who don't know, Bryce Young was drafted first overall in the NFL, and it's because strictly he didn't have any offensive help. That man got dragged through the mud, and when of course I mean dragged through the mud, he just repeatedly got sacked and like didn't have no protection. I don't even know what hold on, I'm gonna pull up their records, see how many. They had 2 wins and 15 losses last year. 2 wins. Yeah, they were cooked. They were cooked. Man, do I miss the days when Cam Newton was on the Panthers. Now, he made that team exciting. He did. With him leaping over those big, and as big as Cam Newton is, I mean, exciting. Now, I don't want to ruin it and talk about what happened in the Super Bowl, because that was the biggest stage you could ever have, and you blew it, being blown out. But let's just remember the good times. Wow, who left him? Who? Man, if you don't... Bro, Marcus Mariota... I mean, that's not Marcus Mariota. Sorry. Mason Rudolph, you got bonked on the head like a damn whack-a-mole by one of the strongest players in the NFL. Don't you be acting like you the toughest guy in the world right now. So I'm sorry. Just it pisses me off when people act like they're better than they are. Okay, come on, somebody, thank you. Okay, don't like that play. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. We don't like you. Or we don't trust you. If you don't get him, thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot they do that. Whenever the Panthers do something, they do the or the they do like the roar of a panther. No! He got lucky with that. He really did. I'm gonna try my best to cook with the team that was 2-15 last year. We're gonna try our best. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. I'm playing with the Panthers on the big stage. You know I like to shoot. I totally lost my flow. Okay. You know I like the Panthers. We playing the big game. So I'm trying to like come up with lyrics in my head for my rap right now. Okay, is there something that rhymes with Hubbard? Cupboard. Okay, I'm running my boy Hubbard. We closing it like the cupboard. I got my man Bryce Young. Man, being a rapper is hard. You gotta come up with quick. I mean, I will admit, I ain't no Kendrick or Cole, but I'm one of those rappers where I gotta write. Like, I can't come up with off the dome, which that is where you really excel at, is coming up with stuff, you know. Come on, he could have caught that. Okay, I'm feeling ballsy. I'm feeling ballsy right now. Probably isn't a good thing. For those who just saw what occurred, that man completely overthrew, because that was first down material all the way, and he dang near threw a pick. This is why the Panthers were 2-15 last year. That's exactly why. What is the flag on? Okay, I was like, it better not be on me, because I tackled how I was supposed to. Ain't no roughing the passer. I don't want to hear none of that bull crap. Probably gonna run. What the? Wow. Only DeAndre Hopkins can make a play like that for Tennessee, which is it's so sad to hear that again, that the Texans gave him up so long ago for a running back. There we go. You thought since you went off on the last play that you was gonna go off? No, sir. DeAndre, as much respect as I give you, on this play, you're not that guy. I'm pretty sure you will, you know. Fat man for the tackle. Let's go. Defense. Sorry, I hear them in my ear. Or you probably should hear too. Defense. Okay. I messed that up. I let the defense chant get in my head. Okay, now, once I get the ball, watch me cook. Bryce Young, I don't know what he was going through. Hubbard was doing his thing. Maybe it's because I didn't completely come up with a rap. Ooh, don't like these plays. Trying to come and say, hey. Okay, don't like that play. That was a little bit of a mayday. Don't like these plays. Hey, don't like these plays. Okay, all right, 3rd and 10, come on. I know y'all got some. There you go. See, that was supposed to happen the last time. Right there. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, that boy getting down on the field. Okay, Okay, I was expecting a little bit more yardage, but I'll take 4 yards. I will take it. You take what you're given. Okay. There you go, Hubbard. Sorry, I heard the rawr. Why do I sound like I'm a like Chihuahua or something? Like I'm. That was touchdown. If the guy was a little bit faster, that was touchdown material. I don't care what you say. That was it. Okay. Oh, you had the ball and then you just kind of bumbled it around a little bit. Okay, I don't. Okay. I was kind of scared on that. I wanted to pass, but I was like, most of the time with that, you can get away with a run. Most of the time. Okay. Let me cook. Okay, 2-minute warning. You know, I gotta keep the temperature warm. I gotta keep the temperature warm. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to keep the temperature warm, as I just said. All right. Okay. I'm so focused right now. Damn. Okay, we lost a yard. I'm gonna go for another run, which is very ballsy, but... Damn. No. I'm going big, I'm going home. If I don't score on this play, this is the last Madden play we're playing right now. Well, I got them at the 1, so that's pretty good. I mean, I know I didn't score, but I gotta do something. I got them at the 6 right now. Come on. Yes! I was afraid my guy wouldn't tackle him at first. I was a little afraid. Defense. Damn. Why is my defense just... Every time on that time, I'm gonna need the crowd to stop cheering defense, because now they're just messing up my defense. We getting too into it. I'm trying to think of what else there is to talk about in the world trending at the moment. That's a pig. I didn't like it when I threw it, but I have faith. I can come back and do something with this. I'm only down by 2 scores. Rawr. Only down by 2 scores, and I have plenty of time. Oh, there you go, Mr. Brown. I don't want to call you Fat Man anymore, you know. Let's go. Finally. And then I heard the defense in my ear, but I'm not going to say it this time, because every time we chant to defense, it has not worked in our favor. Mr. Smith Marset. Ooh, these hits be sounding, and that's the thing. Again, we won't be getting these kind of hits in the NFL, because the NFL said, hey, big boys, we're playing freeze tag now. Mr. Chuba Hubbard, the man with the hard name to rap with. All right. Okay, I'm going for it. If I don't convert here, okay, well, I said if I don't convert there, that's my last game. But yeah, I just want to thank you for watching me try my best to try to get back into Madden. But Madden just hates me, and I don't know, maybe it's because of all the bad stuff I taught about football during this game or whatnot. But yeah, thank you for listening to my commentary on, you know, the whole rap community being in shambles with Kendrick's verse. I want to say necessarily shamble. He just really just like move the table. Like if everybody's sitting at the table and just talking, Kendrick was like, "Hey, y'all niggas, listen." You know, I'm like, whoa. With that verse, we heard you. And you know, again, people were expecting Cole's response to be a little bit more bolder. But again, I can't see Cole going off like that because that's just not how he is, you know. Now, I feel like, you know, if you be getting a little bit more personable, like, hey, you know, something about your family, then Cole would go off. But, you know, Big 3 is just like a title, you know, maybe because it's like, it has to do with kind of the GOAT status of who's the best rapper right now or of all time. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're definitely in that list to be talked about. Now, I can't give my vote on who I think is the best rapper of all time because they are still making records, and then of course you still have to honor the people, the rappers in the past who've laid the groundwork for them now, like Pac and Biggie and I mean, Eminem's still in the game, Andre 3000, you have Kanye West, a bunch of other people. So I can't really make that decision. Me, just a measly guy playing a sports game, can't make that decision. Maybe next time I can try to do my diligent research on who I think is quote unquote the GOAT of the rap game. I will say, here are my top 5 artists that I like right now. Not necessarily rap wise, but just my list, which I told someone the other day, which, you know, if you think is valid, cool. If you don't, maybe drop your top 5 of who you think top 5 artists of all time. And that could be female and male. Now mine, I will say, are all male. I respect to the women, but I don't really listen to much music. I just now started listening to SZA, and SZA's cool. I mess with her. There's that one Flo Milli song that everyone's been bumping with Lil Yachty that I mess with, but I don't really know much about her. I mean, Cardi and Megan are cool to me, but I think just the amount of times that their music is played just gets to me. But my top 5 artists, this is in no direct order, I'm just stating, has to be Frank Ocean, Juice WRLD. A lot of people I know already have discussed this with me of he's not even top 5 worthy, but Logic, I like a lot of Logic music, which again, and I'm gonna do a little PSA here. Logic, if you're listening to this, I thank you, because I mess with a lot of your music, and I don't know if it's just necessarily the beats or your whole peace, love, positivity thing, but I mess with it, and I don't understand why people give you a lot of shit. Maybe it's because you're a white man in a black man's game kind of thing, because you are biracial. Like, man is black and white, and he says the N-word, but, you know, people give him the roughest time. Now, I don't know why. I'm not going to get any further to it, but I thank you for all that you dropped. Countless music. I mean, I have like over 100 plus songs I've listened to countless times. Yeah, so Frank, Juice WRLD, Logic, Cole has got to be up there for me. And then I'll have to say Kid Cudi is my last person. So what, that's Logic, Kid Cudi, Juice WRLD, Frank Ocean, and Cole. They gotta be in my top 5 for sure. Which of course that is mostly rap, and I will admit I listen to mostly rap. But I'm trying to extend my boundaries in music. Listen to what is not really in the realm of rap, but, you know, has that same kind of beat. I also like R&B as well. But yeah, let me know some artists that I should start listening to or like check out a little bit more. You know, list your top 5 artists that you like currently, and maybe our lists are similar, maybe it's not at all. And, you know, I'll try to give it a listen, or give them a listen. But again, I thank you for watching me play Madden 24 with the Commanders not trusting me at all to let me try and win because Austin Eckler thinks he's the best running back in the game. You are, don't get me wrong, you are a good running back, but you're not that good on the Commanders. But we'll see this year. Please like, share, and subscribe. Very much appreciated. And I will see y'all in the next one.